So we're really excited about this release, as it's focused almost entirely on giving learning professionals an even richer set of tools to design amazing and measurable learning experiences. We see within the learning and education industry the continued awakening of the move away from a course-centric view of learning to one where the course is part of a more holistic experience, with the learning professional having a much wider palette of tools designed from, and one from which learning is designed for performance and organisational goals, and accelerating people to their full potential. With this in mind, our goal has always been to build an enabling platform and the integrations alongside it that allows learning experiences to be designed not only to get people to competent, but to great and beyond. First, it probably makes sense to explain what we mean by learning experiences and how this release helps create them. To see this in action, let's have a quick look at how we design these experiences for our own Fuse team. Whether the experiences for our sales team, our customer success team, or me designers, our starting goal is always the same. How do we model greatness, and how do we accelerate every new and current person towards great at the fastest possible speed and beyond? Our first steps in modeling greatness follows the same path Fuse customers have been doing for the last 5 years. We talk and understand when we are great, what are we doing, who is doing it, and we rapidly map the process and the behaviours for it, and then we use the Fuse capture and visualization techniques to bottle that greatness. Our new look learning plans and topics allow the content to be consumed, and our evolved competence-based questions allows us to pass people as competent because we can see the evidence of this. Whether this is a salesperson explaining a Fuse concept, or a designer sharing a video showing how they have taken on board the concept of Fuse visualization. But we also know that people forget, which is why we've now added personal predictive search within Fuse, in order to allow every learner to get back to any concept or procedure before they've even finished typing their search term. But we don't want our people to be just competent, we want them to be great. So we've now added some great tools for mentors and coaches, including observational assessments, so that senior Fuse people can observe new starters and create an accurate measure of where they are doing great and where they need help in the next one-to-one coaching session. We've now added the ability for the mentor or coach to suggest content within these one-to-one sessions, as well as adding the capability to easily continue the conversation around those commitments to change in order to help the acceleration to great. But we don't just want to stop at great. We want our best people to continually evolve as lifelong learners, and others to learn at the speed of our best people, as well as from experts externally, which is why we've added 2 machine learning tools. One which services the best and most relevant content for you from within the organisation that you haven't seen yet, and one which automatically curates the best, most relevant content for you from across the web to each specific audience, which for my customer service team, for example, may be advocacy tips. And for my new designers, new thinking on visualization. So now we have a learning experience to measure how people are doing against great. So how do we actually measure this? We've seen many of our customers use the transactional reports to then pull into Excel and create custom dashboards over the last few years. But now we've simplified getting to this end goal for all with the creation of the custom analytics widget, which can be used multiple times within a community to create instant dashboards. So you and your stakeholders can get access to the data you need in an easy visual way. Whether this is rankings of engagement by division, sector, store or hotel, or whether that's being able to put that learning data up alongside business intelligence to visually see the correlation between learning and business KPIs. We've packed many more features into this release. What we're most excited by is not the features themselves, but what you will do with them, and the new learning experiences that you will design, along with a new way to measure their impact, which we hope you will continue to share with us and the Fuse community as a whole.